All right, guys, I know this is Jester, and this is why you should believe in Project Motorsports. All right, as you can see by my excellent thumbnail, I am clearly the person to be having expertise comments on sim racing games. Don't even know the bloody title of the thing. Is it motorsports? Is it motor racing? PMS? PMR? I don't bloody know. I don't care. I'm hyped. Let's go. All right, guys. Number one reason to get into this game, the car categories. There is absolutely an astonishing number of car categories from launch, up to a dozen of them. Let's go. LMDH 6 Plus cars, GT3, GT4, MX5 Trophy, GTs, NGTs, LMPs, GT1s, Group C, Sports Car 70, GTO, 992 trophies, 964 trophies. That's just straight at launch. We have DLC packs out the wazoo over the next year, adding, I think, 4, 5, 6 categories straight up. All right, let's move on to the tracks. We've got, what, 18 tracks, I think? Yes, 18 tracks at launch, 10 in Europe, 5 in North America, 1 in Asia, Oceania, and 1 in Africa, and 1 in South America. That number will increase very quickly. There is multiple layouts on many classical tracks. Don't fear if you don't know the names of some of those tracks. They are unmistakable as soon as you look at the track map. They might not be called Monza, it might not be called Silverstone, but they are there, they are in there. Let's get excited for that. There's a lot of tracks in there too. It's a good mix of tracks if you've ever played ACC. Zolder coming from there, Silverstone, Donington, stuff like that. For a lot of the people coming from the Gran Turismo crowd, there's going to be a lot of tracks that they've never seen. People coming from ACC, they're going to have some familiar tracks. And then for us on console, at least as far as I know, I'm pretty sure this is the first time that they've ever had Sebring. That's going to be excellent. Can't wait for that one for the endurance fans. What else we got? They just confirmed all the tyre details. Now this one is a big one. The tyre details and the rain and weather simulation. What are they calling it? True to track. How the surface fights back in Project Motor Racing. True to Track is a tile-based surface evolution system that simulates how a track changes over time due to rain and tyre activity. It models fluid behaviour, water puddles, drainage, evaporation, and rubber dynamics, rubber disposition that increases grip, and rubber marbles that reduce grip. Now, go check out their website. The amount of details that they have added is almost... you need a math or engineering degree to understand everything that they're talking about. But they are basically doing it on a level that, if you're a Gran Turismo fan again, we haven't really seen. It's more akin to Assetto Corsas. And as far as I know, on Assetto Corsa, they didn't really have this unique dry line that they do on Project Motor Racing. So that alone has got me very, very, very excited. Like, it sounds very hardcore sim, sounds very iRacing almost. The collection of cars, there is a lot of cars again for the Gran Turismo crowd. They haven't had an up-to-date GT car collection for quite some time. Assetto Corsa's had a fairly decent up-to-date, but not a full collection of GT cars. But even that has reached the end of its path pretty quickly. That won't be getting anything added, and some of the cars that are coming to this have already existed in Assetto Corsa for some time, just never in Gran Turismo. Saying that, we're getting newer cars that we haven't raced at all on console as far as PlayStation is concerned. Xbox maybe with their recent Forza Motorsport, but as far as I know, the Corvette hasn't been available in any other game. The Ford GT is only in Gran Turismo. It's not in Assetto Corsa. The Mustang's in Assetto Corsa, so going to have access to a lot of these cars. The GT ones, mate, speaking of Gran Turismo, they were such iconic cars in Gran Turismo over the years. They were great in the previous project cars. We're getting them back again. That's going to be one I'm going to heavily lean towards straight away. What else have we got that we've got to pump up? it's not Gran Turismo, it's not Assetto Corsa, it is another option on consoles, and that alone needs praising. We as sim racing fans, as console fans, as racing fans, as guys who don't have many options, or even those who would just only ever be console fans and can't quite dive into the PC crowd, this is for us. This is something that we've got no options. If you're Xbox, you had Forza, that's it. If you're PlayStation, you had Assetto Corsa and you had Gran Turismo. There wasn't anything in between. We haven't had any other options next to the grids and the Project Cars and, you know, a couple of other franchises hit and miss here and there. So there's, in my opinion, nothing but good things to come out of having another option, another engine, another platform that we can create magic with. The multiplayer side of it sounds really good. It sounds like proper matchmaking. It sounds like proper rules, proper licenses. How it works, if it works, is there penalties? I don't know. We'll find out. In saying that, Gran Turismo's been out for 3 years and all we do is complain about the penalty system. So we have to give it the benefit of the doubt. Again, it's a new platform. If we treat it differently and it actually separates, you know, the good and the bad and the matchmaking stuff like that, then it could really, really, really be onto something special. The cars that are going to be in it that we've never had in other games, the LMHs, there are so many of them. As far as I know, they're only in LMU. Legendary cars out the wazoo, unique categories, and then even a couple of easy categories, you know, like the Roadsters and the old Porsches, just to lean into it and start to get a feel for it. I can't think of really much else to say except for the hype is getting unreal. It felt like the hype, you know, wasn't really there about a month ago, and now all of a sudden last few weeks it's just gone crazy. And I think that reason is mostly because of all the details they've released, all the footage they've released. There's really nothing left except to see a full review from someone in the know. So I genuinely think they've been very generous with the details that they've given us, and the people are reacting as such. I hope it lives up to its hype, but regardless, it is a new racing platform that we're going to have from day one that is going to be in a position with a lot of tracks, a lot of layouts, and a lot of different cars. It's incredibly generous. Let's just get behind it, and even if it's not the greatest at Christmas time, it could be 1, 2, 3 updates from now. It could really be something special. So I'm going to shut up now, and hopefully you guys are already convinced and you just don't need me to convince you, but I know there's people out there that are still on the fence. I'm just giving my honest thoughts and opinions on it as a gamer and as a racer and as someone who just is a bit burnt out from Gran Turismo and really needs another option. That's all there is to it. Sit back, listen to this, and I'll see you on the next one. Hit the sub, hit the like, give me your opinions. Tell me I'm wrong, tell me I'm right, tell me I'm talking rubbish, but I'd love to hear back from you guys, and I really hope you have at least agreed, understood, or, you know, just listen to what I've got to say.